There is humanism. That's nice. Scientific theory, I just need to take off for a second because I don't want to be inefficient with this. Let's go for siege tactics. Own 2 bombards. I was hoping I'd be able to steal those from Spain, but nope. Spain has not had the requisite tech to be that useful at all. So that's fine. In you come, Count Countlington. Can't attack this turn. That is okay. I think, yeah, the twins will just do 1 attack here. Bam. Oh, the bugger. I was trying to get this and it just went into the lake. Oh, I have to lure it out, I think. Just do a spot of pillaging and then we'll go 1 attack. They're being sieged by something out on the coast, I think, but nothing we need to worry about. Oh yeah, an Australian caravel. Oh, it's a good thing we took the city. Spain is out, and I actually didn't take their last city out. They lost it because I left it quite specifically right in the middle here. Hee 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 hee. Oh yeah, it means I don't get the grievances for doing it, although I think I've got a load of grievances for all of the other stuff I did, but no, actually, even Australia didn't like them, so they don't even care. Oh, this worked out perfectly. How's Hungary doing? Hungary is still at war with Gilgamesh, but Buda wasn't taken. That's really weird, that. Now, let's have a think about this. Do we think keeping the city-state in the game and competing with it, competing for it with Japan is a good thing, or do we think killing it is a good thing? You know what? I think killing it. It was a trick question. There is no answer here. I mean, if I was like high on envoys, or I'd gone Hours of Minerva or something like that, then maybe, but I don't think it's worth it really. So yeah, vampires to the north. Might get a few more points as we kill it, and then we'll open up into Japan's territory, I believe. And there is Kilwa. Oh, the more and more I play this game, the more and more I believe this wonder is one of the best in the game. Just that nationwide bonus you get for having 2 suzerains. There's so many points of whatever you're doing. I'm going to be using it for military purposes. This game is the best sort of reason I could give for it, but it's all the bonuses get put into the capital now, so that's just wonderful. Preslav. Preslav is what I need, plus 2 loyalty per turn in cities for each encampment district building. Doesn't do anything for me. What that's really good at is if I attack, say, Japan or the Kemans and they have encampments in the cities that I take over, it means that I don't lose them as quickly. Even just a 2 or 3 turn loyalty shift makes a really big difference on that sort of thing, so it is well worth it. I'm just going to go and stick Armani in Preslav. That should flip it for me, and then that should activate Kilwa properly. 137 production. Oh my lord. Right, we should probably get some buildings in actually. City-state leveraging isn't that interesting. Intelligence agency is always quite good for diplomatic visibility. That could be quite fun. Get myself a little bit extra combat strength when I go to war with people. Or do we go for Grandmaster's Chapel? I think because I've got Feed the World, I'm more interested in spreading that religion around. So I think intelligence agency for now is where I'm going to go, and then we'll start to crank out some units, I think. Declare war. Actually, it has no army, and it has a settler within the city-state. This couldn't be a better target if I tried. So the Enlightenment, which now boosts scientific theory, I think, which I just got as well. So we've got natural philosophy giving me 7 science per turn. Heartbeat of Steam turns campus adjacency into production. That would be a really good thing to do, but natural philosophy I think is giving me more at the moment. I can always switch back to that, can't I? For now, let's go for Heartbeat of Steam. So we're going to do that. We're gonna just sort of lose a little bit of the science, but we'll get it back. We'll get it back. Okay, that's good production. That means that my capital is now on 145 production. We need some more amenities actually. I might have to start actually thinking about building some entertainment complexes. Nationalism is a fantastic thing actually. I can start getting some armies in. Lovely. Right, Countington. Should we start to do some raiding? And you know what, I'm going to leave it alone because I think I'd rather just take the city and keep all of the districts functioning as they should. Say that I will do a little bit of pillaging of mines. I think mines are fair game because they're easy enough to fix. Let's take the city. Bam. Okay, now actually this will decide who we end up going to war with next in a sort of funny way, because inevitably a military emergency will be cast because of that particular little conquering. I'm just going to move the settler over and take this deserty area, and Nan Nadol is now my next target, but I think the Kemans are probably the easiest target to go to after this point. Only 300 military strength. How are they doing? They're pretty much tech equal to me. So we need to keep an eye on that, actually. Again, you got to watch for these little bits of darkness. Just one tile purchase, bam, the whole thing disappears. Oh, no barbs. Yay, I was ravaged by a natural disaster. Oh, come on, Teddy, you can help me with this. There you go, some coal. That works well. And some niter. Woohoo! Okay, that means I can now vote for it, I believe, if I go to this. Yay, submit. Okay, let's vote for that. I don't think it'll go through, but it's worth a try. Spread Catholicism to my capital. That means I've got a bunch more food per turn and a bunch more housing as well. Plus I can get a Watt in. A bit more science. Lovely. Okay, right. Yep, this is right. We don't want a city-state emergency, but I would like aid requests to go through. Let's see if both go through. I'll probably have somebody declare on me. Yes, okay, a few people have declared on me. Interesting. So, aid request failed. Oh, no. Who voted down on it? Oh, Gilgamesh and Teddy. Oh, some allies they are. Alright, perfect. So, we are now at war with Japan, the Kemans, and the Australians. The Australians, out of all of these guys, are at the back. We haven't got to worry about them. The Japanese, maybe a little bit more. They are across the bay, but they do have cavalry. As you can see, I might just wait for that cavalry to land, actually, conveniently. Let's just have a quick look. If I keep my twins up here, there's a musket. I would quite like to just sort of burrow into my empire. So the twins are just, you know, musket farming at the moment. But I think my two vampires might be able to have some fun with Japan. Ancient walls? No, Renaissance walls. Okay. Medieval walls. Renaissance walls. Okay, so my vampires are actually not going to be able to do too much here, apart from just, like, I think actually just pillage. Pillaging is probably going to be the grand total of what they can do here. 17 gold for Gilgamesh to join in with my war on Japan. That's actually really handy. Nice! It's so rare that I have a military ally that's actually useful. Okay, Preslav is now on side. That means I've got 2 military city-states as suzerains. That's pretty good. Okay, which cities am I going to go for? You know what, I'm actually just going to jump straight into Japan's land, and we're just going to go and just eat everything we can. Pillage, 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 pillage. Starting with the fun that is stealing muskets over this Barberland. This is pretty good. That cavalry takes a big hit now. Oh, yes. Oh, Nobel. We have Nobel. I don't think he's going to trigger anything else, but steel would be an incredibly useful upgrade. But I've now got steam power, which is good. I've got military engineers ready to go, but building railways is going to be an essential part of this playthrough because I have such a big land. I'd like to be able to build things with my capital and then immediately have them shoot down the other side of the map. So this is going to be quite important for me now. Flight is boosted. That would give me observation balloons. That's not a bad option, actually. Otherwise, military science is where I need to be going. Own 2 bombards. I never did get around to this. Okay, let's just do this first. Siege and then military science. Oh, Meteor's just landed right by Australia. It's giving them too much of an advantage. Well, my vampires just got killed. Oh, no. Oh, dear. That's really annoying, actually, because I suspect it'll either be over by my capital or... Oh, yeah, all the way over here. Oh, Count Countington. Oh, that's okay. We've got a bit of a project. I am now building military engineers to get railroads connecting up all of my vampire castles. This is going to be like the most important thing, just so that I can actually get my units across the map in one go. There we go. First railroad between slightly less shite on sea and Ursa City. Ah, dear. Oh, also, I can actually get rid of all of Australia's religion. I'm building units here just so I can now get rid of Japan's religion as well. Look at all these apostles. Don't bring these into my lands. I'm just going to get rid of them. Oh, and Japan, you shouldn't have done that. Look, I've now taken over cavalry units, which means that my vampire that is still plundering away, this guy is now going to be 62 strength. Okay, this is a lot better. Alright, let's pillage with you. And then I need just to link up with all of the other things that are on this tile. Yep, that's great. And yep, wonderful. One more city to add to my little collection. Down here, liberate to Spain, as if I'm going to do that, honestly. Who even... What a joke. Oh yes, the field cannons are now doing 0 damage against my vampires, pretty much. That's awesome. Okay, Sinbad's gone, but I've now got 159. Is that faith coming impotent? Or nationalism? That's good for a whole other reason. Oh, this is all wonderful. This is all going delightfully for me at the moment. Okay, great. Let's just get these missionaries just to do their thing quickly. Catholicism is slowly spreading. That's wonderful. But, okay, the next thing to do, I'm just having a look at these guys. Oh, I could actually just kill that. Yeah, let's just do that. Bam. Nice. Okay, I don't think these vampires are going to be killable at this point, because I can just pillage, pillage, pillage. In fact, actually, instead of limes, I need to get total war, or whatever the equivalent is at the moment. Raid. There you go. That'll help. Oh man, this is just too easy. Pillage and attack. Every time I do this, it just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. 102 strength. I've got plus 10 and plus 20 now. Plus 30 bonus on this. Nice. Again, please stop leaving me all your units just in the open like this. Honestly, now I've got a field cannon core, 70 range strength in all of my cities. That's nice. That is a fun addition to my empire. Especially because these railroads are getting quite tasty now. Oh, very nice. Okay, I'm starting to connect up large swathes of my empire. If I can just get these bits done nicely. I'm actually just going to spend a charge or two just rushing these projects just in the military engineers that can. Lovely. But yeah, look at this. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. Oh, don't mind if I do. I'll pillage once and pillage twice. Military science is now done. That means I've got military academies that I can build now. Oh, and actually cavalry itself. Oh, this is just wonderful. Right, let's get flight quickly, and then we can think about getting some observation balloons. Okay, my first great merchant. I'm just going to hold on to him for now. I mean, as I said, like, we've got things like a cocoa industry. That would be an amazing thing for my capital, actually. Oh, yeah. That's not a bad idea, actually. So we'll keep that as in mind. Actually, the sugar industry does the same thing, actually. So, which city is this one in? Cusco. Okay, we've got options, is what I'm thinking. We've got options. What I was going to do was just go in and buy myself Sinbad. And then I can move you... No, not to wait your turn. Come on. Move you to 17 brothers. Is that the quickest way of doing it? Or shall I go to... Oh no, over here is a great idea. Because Australia's got loads of ships. So I can have them patrolling up and down the bay, just causing real problems for everybody involved. Okay, let's take down Nanadol the hard way. We've got 2 very tough units just beating down the walls. We've got a vampire. Unnamed at the moment because he hasn't really proven himself to me. Yeah, so far so good on that front. Sinbad is just about to pop up in a very helpful way. Through you come. And let's just quickly borrow that caravan. Oh, 700 gold. Thank you very much. Meanwhile, over here, yeah, my vampire's still doing amazingly. It's just now made its way to the capital, where we've got 2 pillages available in the industrial zone, 3 in the campus, and 4 in the holy site. Oh my word, we're going to be busy. This is going to take up a lot of time, and what a brilliant thing. Total war, actually, that's even better. Oh, they're even throwing samurai against me. Don't do that. Come on, it's not going to work. I'm just happily pillaging everything. I've just managed to get that 1,000th faith. Almost from nothing. Is there anything I need to do with it? I mean, I've got all my heroes at the moment, so spreading this religion has got to be a priority, actually. A stone of scone for a bit of coal and stuff. You know, actually, no. I need to keep an eye on my coal. I'm using a considerable amount of it at the moment. Oh, yes, that's right. Come on, just attack me. Yeah, sorry. I keep getting very distracted. I've just got to show you this. This vampire is now getting so powerful. 108 strength now. That's plus 32 at the moment. Japan is just throwing this at me. And I'm going to make it even worse for them by voting for melee. And let's go for duplicates of whales because I don't really care. Oh, Himiko's left. Oh, actually, hang on. That doesn't matter. Oh, so was that without Himiko? Oh no, 98 without Himiko. Okay, fine. We're going to pillage once. Can I get her back now? No, insufficient faith. Okay, we'll get one more pillage next turn, but I'll just get the kill for now. Lovely. Slowly getting there with Nanadol. I think once you get the walls past about half, yeah, look at this. We're starting to do real damage to them now, so that's pretty good. I could navally invade with the vampire. I don't know if that's kind of worth it, really. I would rather... I mean, Sinbad can just about squeeze round, kill this caravel. Nice. And now my vampire has free reign to go and, like, just bother people. A bit like Mr. Sucklington III. Oh, a vampire of true taste. Just doing his best to absolutely pillage the hell out of Japan. It's just... oh... it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And Himiko is back as well, I should point out. So, I'm going to use her charges first to make some more city-state friends. I think that's going to be the best thing to do. Nanadol obviously is a lost cause. Kamasi I'm not particularly fussed about either. Anshan? I mean, none of them are really easy to get to, are they? Particularly. But I do want to use her charges because if I don't, I'm wasting all that faith. Should we... I'll send her to Valletta. It's probably the easiest one to send her to. So let's head up in that direction to start with. Just to increase the strength of my vampires, I'm going to make a cavalry corps in my capital, which of course, don't forget, will produce 2 of them because that seems fair. Now that I've got flight, I think I'm just going to dip into economics because I'd quite like to put some corporations down. There's just something about building corporations in this mode that just is so much fun. Oh my god, look at them. They just can't kill my vampire. It's too powerful. Actually, how powerful are these cuirassiers? Are they going to cause me an issue? A 62 strength vampire. This is the thing. I've got so much more improvement I could have. Oh no, they'll charge into me and they won't do very much damage. Fine. Pillage. And then we'll go and take some science, I think, now. Believe that is Nanadol finished now. It is indeed. Oh, how delightful. Public Works is now an improved card. Do I need that many builders? It's sort of all about really just sort of pulling the trigger and really accelerating through at this point. So I might go natural philosophy, but I'm about to get to ideology, which does the same thing. We'll do that for now, because I've got the pyramids is the thing. So builders are getting 4 charges rather than 3, so that's not too bad. I'm also just rushing this canal in the city, and then my project over here will be complete and it'll be the most amazing industrial zone complex ever. I've actually got 240% luxury resource monopolies. Ah, that's mad. You know what, I'm enjoying that. That's really fun. In fact, how are we doing at the moment? So Samaria is still in the lead with 47 techs. Australia's 5 behind with 42, and I'm 1 behind them, so I'm now within 6 techs of the leader. That's amazing. Domination wise, I have 3 capitals captured and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. That's going to take a while. Culture victory, unlikely. Religion, we've got to make sure that Japan don't end up winning a religious victory, but I'm pretty sure they won't because they won't actually be able to spread it to me. I'm pretty Catholic at this point. Diplomatic points though is a slightly different thing. I don't think anyone's built the Statue of Liberty yet, but we need to watch that because Japan is on 9. So that's something to keep an eye on. Normally the computer's pretty good at stopping such a victory, but you can never guarantee it. You can never guarantee it. Right. Pillage. And do we do another pillage? I think actually we're just going to take the time just to do the killing as well, because I want to see how crazy powerful we can make this vampire. I mean, don't forget about the twins. This is the hilarious thing. As this is all happening, I still have the twins, so I can still do things like this and steal crossbows, and I can still use that to kill people. Oh my word. This is so much fun. In fact, actually, I should have landed the vampire to do that one. And there is the first canal. Nice. Right, now that means we've got, yeah, look at that. +8 and a +9. Oh, those are some adjacencies. Those are some adjacencies indeed. Ursa City is now on 233 production, by the way. That's not bad, is it? It's because of a huge bonus towards units, actually. Oh, that's only going to get more crazy because I'm ready to actually start pumping sugar into the city. That's going to make it even more ridiculous. Oh, the heroes are gone. Okay, the twins are gone. That's a shame, but we can pull them back pretty quickly. How much have we got to have for that one? Oh, actually, we've got to wait for another era, but almost 2,000 is ridiculous. Dear, oh dear. 5 turns for the next era. We should actually, if we don't spend our faith, we should have that. Now, King Arthur has actually threatened my vampire. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So I'm going to rename the vampire the Arthur Slayer 3000, and Arthur will quickly find that I'm just pillaging, and you can't kill me. Okay, alright, we'll get that kill done, and we'll bring Himiko through. This is all very tasty, and now, yeah, look at that, Arthur. Not so weak now, am I? So I've just got I Fell, and I'm actually going to build the Statue of Liberty with a bit of priority here, because I don't want the AI to get it. If I can avoid that, then it means it's about 4-point swing on diplomatic victories. Oh, it's terrible. When it happens, it's absolutely terrible. Pillaging. There's economics, and we're going to attack. Oh, it's tempting, but I'm going to let them attack me. Pillaging again. Okay, now that we've got economics, let's go for, should we go inventory? They're quite tough. 70 strength. That could be fun. This is the thing that I love about Civ though. It has always been railway time. It's always railway time, but this is what we've been doing. Ursa City is now connected right up through all of these lands here. I think most of the cities are now connected, but most importantly, that vampire castle is now connected to my vampire castle and my capital, so that's really good. I'm now bringing this round, connecting up these railways down here, but you can see it actually stretches all the way over. I'm almost into Spanish lands. I just want to connect up this bit, but you can see I'm now going to start heading up in this direction. It just means when my vampires inevitably get killed, I can bring them back to the front line super quickly. Oh yeah, look, they're still going after my vampire. I mean, I like your style, but my vampire is now sort of protected by Himiko. Oh, actually, my cavalry may not be so protected. I should probably get these guys out of there. In the meantime, though, okay, why can I not get... okay, so I only own 2 sugar. Okay, right, we need more sugars. Where are the rest of the sugars? I have so much land. There must be another one somewhere. Look, there's one here. Oh, what are my people even doing? Oh dear, I'm appalled with myself. This is what I mean. Cavalry Corps appears in my capital, and I can get it all the way out to this tile, whoop, in one go. It's almost like having airports, but with a lot more flexibility. Also now means that, look, 72 strength on my vampires. They've actually stopped even trying now. They've stopped trying. Oh, well that's interesting. Arthur Slayer 3000 suddenly is strong enough just to slay Arthur. Nice. That's literally what he was designed to do. I love it. Right, Arthur Slayer 3000. I think you should join in now with the old, just sort of pillageroo. He's only got +2 from vampires and +1 from units. One of those units is Arthur though, so it counts as 5, I think. But yeah, I've got to be careful with him. He's not as strong as the others. All of these districts are now plundered delightfully. Let's just have a quick look and see what other stuff is. Oh, that was their only real campus hub. There's also gold down here though, so we'll head down in this direction now. Reach a point where I'm having a look to see where I could put an entertainment complex to get the most cities. It's difficult actually because I've got cities all over the shop, but I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities involved in. If I put it there, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if I went one to the right. Do I want Ursa City to be included in it instead? Probably. I'd lose a bunch of cities if I did it that. No, but I gain those 2 though. If I could put it there. Is that going to work? I think that would work quite nicely. That's T Valley. Chilsome Shore, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not ideal, but that is not a bad entertainment complex area, so I'm going to stick it there. Oh, I love it when I get extra envoys. It's like Christmas. Look at this, Buenos Aires, that's going to increase my production in all my cities with factories, and I have a lot of factories. Huge amounts of them. Oh no, Arthur Slayer's being attacked. Let's just pillage, and oh look, he's now on full health again. Woohoo! Ballistics have just unlocked with a bit of pillaging. Come on, Himiko, don't you get left behind. What else shall we do now? Chemistry is quite important, actually. Build 2 neighbourhoods. Now, again, that feels like something I probably should have done by now, but I haven't. So, can you blame me for it? No. Okay, there we go. There is the sugar improved. That took a while, but we did it. We've now got a corporation here. Ryan, super special white powder. There we go. Comes in cubes these days. Isn't that awesome? Once this market is done, I need to create a new project. We need as many of these super sweet offerings as we can get our hands on. The modern era. Let's see who's doing well and who is not. I think most people will be... Oh no, Australia's doing poorly. Ha! Well, that's just funny. Mobilization. Okay, that's awesome mobilization. That gives me a lot of stuff to work with. I'm just thinking... Craftsman, natural philosophy, culture, industry, heartbeat of steam. All of these are pretty damn good for now. I can't see a benefit to switching out of those for now. So we'll keep them as they are. Apparently I have a 435% luxury resource modifier. Oh, well, there you have it. Bonus resources behave like luxury resources is absolutely amazing. Plus, I'm now getting 15% extra production towards buildings and wonders in Ursa City. That's not bad. And look, after about 4 turns of trying, they've managed to get my vampire down to under a quarter of his max health. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. They've taken 27 out of 100 away. Unfortunately, I've just recovered it and stolen 900 gold. But, you know, they tried. And quite honestly, I want to reward that with a very, very, like, patronising clap. There you go. By the way, I've got the twins back, and they're 82 strength now. You know, just in case I didn't have enough strength before. Statue of Liberty. Okie dokie. I've lost that one so many times, so I'm glad I've got it. Oh my god, look at the scenery behind it. It's so pretty. You can see my Scythian circle. There's a lot of doves. A huge amount of doves above my holy site. I feel like the monks have been out feeding them. It's like, yay, it's a tourist attraction. Look everybody, we've got all the doves. And I'm looking at it thinking, did you have to do that? There's poo all over the marble. Oh dear. Anyway, we've just got a breathtaking neighbourhood, which means I've got conservation done. I'm building a second neighbourhood in Moreau. That will boost the tech I was waiting for, which was sanitation, but actually I don't need to wait for that anymore, so that's good. So we'll go sanitation and then we'll go research lab. Nice. In the meantime, just pillaging my way to the top. I think it's sort of my mission to remove all science from everybody else for the rest of the game. Here we go, we just took another 500. Oh, these vampires are so much fun. Even more pillaging. Nice. Okay, we're doing well. I found more campuses. We found a lot of theatre squares. That's got three pillages in it, which is pretty good. I think we must be catching up now. Must be catching up. 46 techs versus 50. Yeah, we're only 4 behind now. Nice. I mean, you can shoot my vampires all you want. It doesn't make the blindest bit of difference because they'll just heal next turn. In fact, look, this is silly. Not only have you left a settler there, but you've also left a unit right next to a vampire. I would just go nomp, and there we go. Not only am I on full health, but I'm now even more powerful than I was before. Doesn't matter how much you shoot me, just going to pillage my way out of it. In fact, actually, I've now got trade routes going for me as well. Oh, this is so good. I'm so enjoying this. Right, conservation. I think I should have... There's a few opportunities in Ursa City to actually build some national parks, which seems silly, but I'm going to do it purely, not for the bants, but no, purely for the actual amenities you get. Like, for instance, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this would be a good range, and I believe that's all in the same city. Note that mountain needs to be just shifted, so let me just grab that like so. I'd love it if you could put national parks fully on mountains. God, that would make everything so much easier. Oh, Bubba Mama chewing gum. I love it. Right, Ursa City, yeah, perfect. It's already where I need it to be. The growth in this city is now pretty awesome. Although I do need some immunities to make this even better. There we go. Radio has been boosted. Nanotechnology has been boosted because apparently I've got a mine on top of some aluminium. I love it when that happens. It's just like, here, have it for free. There's mass media as well. God, we are racing through the tree now. I quite like to get to ideology. There we go. Ideology, one of my favourites. It's pretty damn good. I don't think we need to change anything at the moment. Nope, it's all wonderful. There is actually a digger here, which is very difficult to kill. Australia does have a pretty decent unit, but unfortunately for them, I'm just pillaging my way out of trouble. But again, none of you care really about this. We've been through this. It's all about railroads. And look, I've now built all the way over to my Spanish lands. I've now looped back up and through my Incan holdings. And now I've actually started to build a railway up into the Kemen lands. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it absolutely charming? I'm also about to get advanced flight. Just in case, you know, I didn't have enough troops. I think it's arguable as to whether I had enough military might, and now I'm going to get bombers. Why has America got all of their vampires in my lands? What are you doing here? 64 base strength vampires? Don't trust whatever's happening here. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson and Salty Tech for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who's joining the community and making this place a fantastic space to be. Thank you guys, you keep me going.